BMW is one of those automobiles that you see on American roads more than a few times a day. There's a reason for it, and it might very well culminate in 2012 with the BMW M6. I'm Michelle Ray Hall with the Drive Channel and thedrivechannel.com. BMW's history is more broken and stop-start than the other car marques that have such a long lineage. Like Honda, BMW was mostly noted for their engines. That's where they started, and they continue that evolution today, along with their computer and software-operated running systems. In 1913, Carl Friedrich Rapp started a small aircraft engine company. True to the politics of men, he got canned from his own company, and it became Bavarian Motorwork in 1916, again concentrating on aircraft engines, particularly high-altitude aircraft engines, and motorcycles, which still hold prominence today. In 1928, the first BMW-built car was the BMW Dixie 315. Where they got Dixie, I don't know. It was a derivative of the British Austin 7. BMW built several cars during this period, but fell on hard times and resorted to building brake systems for trains, furniture, desks, and other office furniture, along with motorcycle engines. In 1936, the design lineage of the BMW became more evident, one that we can still see to this day. It was the 328 Roadster, a car that would have been destined for success, but then along came the Second World War and the real ability of BMW to show its engineering prowess. In 1942, BMW was assigned to build rocket engines in the first mass-produced jet engine. Luckily for the Allied forces, BMW's jet engines initially were unreliable and they were replaced. Another stroke of luck for the Allies. It took too long and was far too late for Germany to develop the Me-262 jet airplane. In 1945, BMW was regulated again to repairing American military vehicles and not allowed to produce automobiles again until the 1950s. Well, this wasn't a bad thing, as BMW had done its homework, and it produced one of the most beautiful sports cars of the era, the 1956 BMW 507 V8. This was a game changer. From 1960 to the present, BMW produced some of the most notable cars that could be mass-produced and some of the most notable cars that would never be mass-produced, like the racing BMWs, the prototypes of the 80s and the 90s, the sports cars like the BMW M1, still the most collectible of all of the BMW sports cars. Now BMW is set to introduce the 2012 M6. This is an evolutionary design that still has a design feel from decades ago, but lacks nothing in performance, looks, electronics, and performance luxury. It's scheduled to have a twin-turbo V8 that develops 555 horsepower and 500 pounds of torque. Strangely similar numbers to the Cadillac CTS-V. No doubt, along with the performance of this car, a price tag is going to come along to match it. But I can guarantee you, even in this global economic downturn, they'll sell every one they make. The images that you've been seeing are of the 6 Series and summer renderings of the M6, which BMW has held under wraps other than undistinguishable spy shots where the car is in disguise. Whether in disguise or not, this iteration of the BMW design philosophy should over-deliver the performance that we've all come to expect from the BMW. To them, it's not a job, it's an art. I'm Michelle Ray Hall with the Drive Channel and thedrivechannel.com. Next episode, we're going to take a look at the Bentley. How much bling can you have? I'll see you next time.